Snail trails and top 10 lists. Welcome back to another episode of Midlife Playbook. As always, I'm Matt, sitting here with Naeem.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I
How
got a little tidbit for you.
what's that?
Did you know that chainsaws were first invented for childbirth reasons?
Oh, I
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah.
words. I have no
It
words.
was developed in Scotland in the late 18th century to help aid and speed up the process of something widening the pelvic region to get kids out.
You're trying to scare the shit out of her, so she just
It wasn't
drops the baby.
wasn't until the start of the 20th century that we started using chainsaws for wood chopping. Do with that what you will.
How are you?
Cheers.
Oh, I have so many questions.
That's all you get.
We can't just leave it
Nope, that's
there.
all you get.
Oh gosh.
Oh, snail trails, man.
Oh, snail trails, snail trails. I
Yeah.
saw a damn snail trail. I've been one to leave a snail trail.
Yeah.
Should we explain what a snail
I
trail
think you
is?
may want to do it because now, like, what the hell's a snail trail?
So a snail trail is going to lead into this whole other conversation about gym etiquette, right?
Yeah.
So snail trail is when you worked up a pretty good sweat.
Yeah.
You sit down on the bench, and when you stand up, there's a nice sweaty imprint of your ass, balls, vagina, whatever genital region was just there. There's a sweaty imprint of it, and your ass needs to go get the bottle, spray it down, and wipe it down,
Wipe it off.
and clean it. Come on,
Right.
it's 2025. There's COVID. There's all staff. There's all kinds of shit. But let's talk about gym etiquette. What do you think? Oh my god, I'm gonna try not to go on a rant. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
try.
God.
I'm gonna
Snail
try to
trail.
keep my calm because everyone thinks I'm an angry individual, an
Uh,
angry little man. But what do you think the number one thing when it comes to gym etiquette, like
yeah.
the number one?
So me not being as much in the gym as you are, I'm
Mhm.
just guessing on this. You're going to be I have two things come to mind.
Okay.
Number one would be staring at other people do their workout.
There's
The
nothing
other
wrong with
thing
that.
that comes to mind is not racking your weights
That
when
is
you're
the
done.
number one pet peeve of any gym rat.
Just leaving your shit laying
Just
around.
leave your shit laying around. I bet your
Right.
people who do that, I bet your house looks like shit. I
Right.
bet you don't clean up after yourself. I bet you leave dishes in the
You
sink
leave snail
overnight,
trails everywhere.
snail trails everywhere. I bet same person who comes home after a sweaty workout, sitting on all its nasty equipment, and just goes and sits right on their couch. Doesn't even take a shower. Doesn't do anything. Well, re-rack your damn weights, man. What makes you think that when you're done at the bench press and you're some big burly guy who just finished pressing
That's
315,
it right there.
which is 6 plates on the bench,
Right.
right? And then I see Michelle over there who weighs a buck 10 soaking wet, who
Right.
can barely press the bar.
Wanting to
She's
use
got to
it.
now remove your 6 plates because you want every know, oh, I put up 315. Yeah, but guess what? You weigh 275. So that shit's not impressive at all.
Right.
Re-whack your damn rate. No one cares what you're lifting. No one cares.
Right. So do you think that so to that point right there, do you really think there is a lot of judgment at a
As
gym?
as far
People
judgment as far as what? People?
yeah.
Yeah, I judge the shit out of everyone every day. You
Okay,
kidding me?
moving on.
No, I do. I do. I judge the shit out of people. And I judge them because I'm like, listen, you're gonna sit there, you're gonna work out on this bench. And I'm looking, are you because I probably want that bench, right?
Yeah,
But
so you're waiting.
I'm respectful enough to just sit there and wait until you're done, or I'll
Right.
go find something else to do. Are you gonna re-rack your weights? Or are you a guy that throws the weight when you're done with it? You just gonna do that? Or are you gonna bring the weight down like a professional and set it down nicely so it doesn't bounce all over the place
Right.
and stub somebody's toe?
And
Right?
set off the lunkhead
No,
alarm. What is that?
Planet Fitness. Jeez, that's not even a real gym. Sorry if you work out at Planet Fitness. You don't work at a real gym.
So, you did bring up something interesting. So, as you're working out,
Mhm.
are you aware number 1, are you aware? Number 2, does it change anything if you know somebody's kinda, like, hovering, waiting to use what you're on?
I'm extremely aware.
Yeah,
Extremely
okay.
aware because I'm also the person that when I'm in a very crowded area, whether it's the gym or not, I'm
Yeah.
aware of my personal surroundings.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So if I know I'm in the way of somebody or if I'm in an aisle, I'm gonna stand to the side. I'm gonna do those things. If I know someone's waiting on the bench I'm on
Mhm.
and I know I'm just about done, I'll
Yeah.
say, "Hey man, you waiting on this bench?" I'll say, "Yeah, I am." It's like, and they're like, "No, no, no, don't worry. Wait, I got one more set. As
Right.
soon as I'm done, I'll wipe it off for you. It's all yours." And so they know that I've got them in mind. they can come get the bench, right?
Right.
You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
those are like courteous things to do.
Right.
Or there's this one area where you can do lat pull downs or you can do pull ups, but you can't be both on there at the same time. And I'll see someone who was already doing pull ups there, and
Right.
I come over to do lat pull down. So now I'm interrupting their workout, but I'll make sure they're
Okay.
off resting while I do mine. And then as soon as I finish one set, I'll say, hey, man, why don't you jump in and do your pull ups right now? And we'll just kind of work in together for a
So
bit.
that's another interesting one I want to ask you about. So, how do you feel about the two machine guy at once?
What
Like the
about,
supersetter, right? So let's say you're, I don't know. Yeah, you know what
dude?
you know what I'm getting at, right?
Are you
So
looking at my notes?
no, I'm not looking at your
Were you looking at
notes.
my
I'm not
notes?
looking at your
You
notes. Is it
had to
on
be
your
looking at my
notes?
notes. It's on my notes right there.
I can't
There.
read your notes.
Superset on everything. It's written right there.
I was not looking at your notes,
Well,
but go on with
I
it
know. We
then.
never look at
Go
each
on your
other's notes,
thought.
but oh my god, there's so many of these people at my gym.
Are you
They,
working in between them though? The
oh
whole
yeah,
snail trail thing, right? So if me and you are at the gym at the same time
hmm
and I'm doing bench and I'm super set with back, so I got a bench press machine here, and
yeah,
let's say I got a pull down machine right next to it. I'm going back and forth.
yeah.
You working in between?
No,
If we have that conversation and be like, "Hey, man, you mind if I just hit this while you're hitting that?"
no,
You doing
because
that?
those are both wipe down equipments.
Correct. Okay.
I'm not wiping
You're
down.
not doing it.
No,
Right.
but see me, I'm courteous where I will superset if I'm doing dumbbell bench,
Yeah.
a weight in each hand, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
laying on the bench, then I'm gonna do dumbbell rows on that
Okay.
same
So
bench.
you're using
So
the
I'm not gonna
same
use 2
2
machines. I'm
machines.
not gonna do that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
there are guys that literally will superset, they'll do a circuit on 5 different
Yeah.
machines.
I
And if
know.
you touch one of their machines with a, "Hey, man, I'm on that, bro.
Yeah. Are
Bro,
you
you
on it?
mind?
No,
You
you're not
mind?
on it.
I'm on that." Like, bro, you can't take and I work out early in the morning before we
Right.
go to work. We've got a very small window of time.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those 5 PMers with all the high school broccoli heads. Um, you could tell this bothers the shit out of me. So
Sensitive
anyway,
subject alert.
yeah, don't superset on 18 pieces of equipment, people. Just don't. It's
Or
stupid.
don't superset at all unless you can do it on the same piece of equipment with the same weights,
Exactly.
right?
Or if you're gonna do 2 pieces of equipment, just stick to 2. You don't need to do
Right.
3 things because I guarantee you, everybody that does that, I look at your physique and
Mhm.
it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm sorry. Do I sound arrogant right now? I sure damn do. Because I'm sick of it. You know? I come into the gym with a plan and you're messing up my plan and you're in here every morning for 2.5 hours. Your
Right.
body looks like crap
Because
because
you're
you've got no plan and you've got no methodology to your
well, they're
workout.
socializing
Social
more than they're working out.
some of them are, some of them aren't, but
It's
you're
like, why
not
are you in
doing
the
you're
gym?
wasting time.
How long are you in the gym for at your longest workout?
No more than an hour.
Right.
I will not go in there for an hour.
So people in there longer than that, I mean, they're socializing,
Dude, I can
right?
tell you people that are in there for 3
Is
hours.
there a need to work out for 3 hours?
No, because
You'll be dead.
your body actually reaches a point during its workout, if it's intense enough, where you're actually getting diminishing returns,
Right.
and that's usually after about 50 minutes to an hour.
'Cause you've exhausted
All your
whatever
fuel.
all your fuel
You've
for the day.
exhausted your fuel that you had in your body before you got there, so now your body needs more fuel. Where's your body turn to? Your body for fuel.
Right.
So everything that you're in the gym, you're not building muscle, you're actually tearing muscle down. Your
Yeah,
body
yeah, yeah.
builds at night from your
Recovery
food and
time.
your sleep,
Yeah.
but essentially your fuel is getting burnt from your body now. It's
S
horrible.
So you're going with a plan guy, right? You know
Have
what you're gonna
to
do every time?
every single time. And I might make that plan 5 minutes
Well,
before
you
I get
still
there,
have it.
but I've got a plan. I'm not just
Right.
gonna aimlessly walk around and superset on everything and kinda pussyfoot through my workout. Oh
Jesus.
gosh, okay. And all right, and put your damn video cameras away.
Yeah, what
I
is that all about?
I was in the middle of a set and this girl walks up to me. She's like, will you video record this set for me?" I'm like,
She wanted you to s
"What?"
hold on.
She wanted me to stop.
To stand there and record her?
Yes,
Stop what you're doing, record me.
and gave me direction too.
Oh, of
"I need you
course.
to walk around me and
That's
get
the whole
every angle and stop when you get to my back so you can see the muscle sweats." I'm like,
so that's pretty ballsy to even ask.
you gotta be kidding me right now. This cannot be happening."
Go up to a stranger and be
Yeah.
like, "Not only do I want you to take a pic this is how I want" this goes back to women taking pictures versus men.
Mm, come on, man.
Now, not
We
only
said we weren't gonna dig holes on this episode.
not only is she like, "Hey, I want you stranger that I don't know, take a video of me, and this is how I want you to do it.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing.
Mhm.
The nerve, wow,
Right.
the nerve of that. Like, yeah, yeah, lady, I got nothing else going on. Sure,
No, no, no,
I'm fine.
don't
Yeah,
worry about me.
yeah, I'm good.
Don't worry,
I'm good.
my heart rate's right where it needs to be, but, let me just stop what I'm doing.
Right, I got myself ready to really go for the day. Oh,
She's the same chick that goes out on dates just to get free food. Not even interested in the guy.
oh boy,
Yeah,
here's that
I'm on
garage
one.
is
I'm
looking
on one.
warmer and warmer.
And my last one that I was going through and make sure I got them all. We're re-racking our weight. We're
Yep.
wiping down our snail trail. Don't superset. Don't take video. And my last tip is if you are a smelly individual, take a freaking shower before you come to the gym.
This is gonna get worse.
You're clearing out the weight room.
Uh,
You're clearing it out.
oh boy.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
one guy.
If
There's
you know you're
one guy.
sweaty and you know you're stinky,
Yeah. Wash your clothes.
yeah,
Change your shoes.
something.
I mean, wash your gym bag for God's sake. All
Yeah,
of it. It's the smell is coming from bacteria.
right.
That's disgusting.
Mm,
And then when you leave the gym and when you're walking around the gym, don't put your fingers in your mouth and bite your nails
and touch
and
stuff.
then wash your hands before you leave the gym. Come on,
I
people.
wouldn't want to grab weights and bars and handles and then put my hands in my
You'd be so surprised.
because other guy, everybody's hands are sweaty when you're doing this.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get your sweaty hand on there and then just go ahead and start
Yeah.
biting your fingers.
Yeah.
Nope,
All right.
nope.
Have we exhausted this?
I
Because
I oh, man, have you?
I don't know, because people have been lifting weights since the beginning of time and people still doing this dumb
Right.
shit in the gym.
And do you think that kind of activity is intentional or just oblivious?
I think people are just oblivious. I think people are some of the dumbest
Live in their own world. The
people,
right.
for lack of I've lost words. I don't
I'm the only guy in this gym, so
right. I don't care about anyone else around me. I'm here for me. I'm a narcissistic asshole, and I
I
came here to lift weights and not change my body because I don't have a plan.
think we gotta move on.
All right, done. All right,
It's
here.
time to move on.
Oh, top 10.
We're gonna do a top 10 list.
All right. These are the top 10 things we all pretend to understand.
Okay.
Number 10, the plot of Tenet.
What?
I don't even know what Tenet
I don't
is.
even pretend to know. Is that a is it
Tenet?
like a movie or a book? What is that?
It's a palindrome, I know that. It's the same backwards and forwards. Does anyone know what Tenet is?
In it?
Well, I guess this is the top 10 things we all pretend to understand. I don't
I'm
even
not even
understand that.
pretending that.
You wanna go to number 9?
Let's go to number 9.
All right. The exact moment milk goes bad, number 9.
It's the expiration date, right?
No. Are you one of those people? You're doing this just to mess with me, I know. Okay, all right. I didn't think you would be.
The pressure of the expiration date's a real thing,
It
man.
is. And the kids are the worst. The kids will be like, "What? Wait, what's today? Let's say I don't know. Let's say it's June 12th,
Right,
and it says June 12th on the milk."
right.
I walk
Can't drink it.
downstairs, kids dumping milk down the
Yep,
drain. I'm like, "Are
yep.
you out of your mind?
Can't drink it.
That's a sell-by date. You didn't buy that damn milk. Put it back."
Oh,
Oh
goodness.
gosh. All right. Okay. Number 8. Top 10 things that we all pretend to understand. How to fold a fitted sheet.
Oh, nobody knows how to do that.
Nope. I tried it the other day. I used to have a method.
Yeah?
It kinda worked, but then I forgot the method, and it just
Oh.
so if you guys are on video, you're watching us,
Oh,
it
boy.
starts off doing this, and then you end up doing this.
That's always how it ends.
Throw it in the
You try to fold it, and it kinda looks okay, and then you do that second fold, and then you're just wrapping it up
it's
and
just
throwing it
wrapping it.
into there.
Throw it in the closet.
Don't even pretend to understand how to do that one.
Oh, top 10 things we all pretend to understand. Number 7, what dogs dream about.
Mm.
Yeah. It's fun to say, "Oh, I wonder what they're dreaming about."
Do dogs have dreams?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
sometimes you'll see Callie, will like, start running while she's
running while
sleeping.
she's
It's like, "Oh,
sleeping.
she's chasing something."
Man, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what they do dream about.
Hmm.
You dream
Ah,
about number 5.
6?
Is that where we're at?
No, yeah, we're on number 6.
Okay.
Top
I don't
10
know.
things we all pretend to understand. Cryptocurrency.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's something.
I don't pretend to understand it though.
I don't either.
I just don't understand it.
Not at all.
Okay.
Is it, like, real? Like, people make a lot of money off Bitcoin.
They do. But then where do you spend that money?
I don't know.
Where's the money coming from? What's it based on?
So you sell it. You sell it's like stock almost, I think. Like,
So
you
is it
buy
like imaginary
a
money?
100 imaginary Bitcoins at well, did you ever hear the story about the guy in the pizza for Bitcoin, like, before Bitcoin was a thing?
Mm-mm.
When it was first starting, there's this guy who ordered a pizza, didn't have money, and he told the pizza guy, "Hey, I'll give you 10 Bitcoin or 20 Bitcoin," whatever the hell it
Get
was.
out of here.
This was before Bitcoin because Bitcoin now is like $100,000 a
Yeah.
for one.
Yeah.
So he gives this guy like these 20 Bitcoins for 2 large pepperoni pizzas, and that guy ends up just being a multimillionaire because Bitcoin got to be so worth so much money.
Wow.
You sell it like a stock, I think, right? So we're pretending to understand it, but I think you sell it like a
You
stock.
are pretending to, and I'm like, oh, he knows what he's talking about. Oh, Matt's got it
We're
now.
moving on.
I,
Next.
I will say this about cryptocurrency. Super, super quick story. So there was a guy in my school when I was in school in Grand Island, and super smart guy. Well, he went to college. I didn't go to college with all of them, but they all went to UB,
Yeah,
University of Buffalo. And he said, guys, whatever you do, buy as much as you can of this stuff called Bitcoin.
yeah,
And everyone's
yeah.
like, "The hell's Bitcoin?" So no one bought it.
Right,
Well, this guy, not only is he a doctor today,
right.
but he is a multi-quadrillionaire
Yeah,
because he
so
bought a shit ton of Bitcoin back in
look
like
at it.
1999.
Right now, for useless fact, Bitcoin's current value is $96,420 for 1 Bitcoin.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Money based on nothing.
based on nothing, I
Hmm.
think.
We need to find the next Bitcoin. My luck, I'd buy shitcoin.
It's
That
worth
should be worthless.
worth nothing.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Number 5 of the top 10 things we pretend to understand. Why we still close apps on our phone like it makes a difference. Doesn't make a difference, doesn't it?
I was always under the understanding that if you leave your apps open, that's what kills your battery.
Same here.
Apparently not, maybe?
Maybe not. All right.
Because we've all and it all and I've also thought that it slowed down whatever device you were on, your phone, your iPad,
Yeah, like the
that
more
if you
shit you
have
got going.
17 apps open, it, like, slows down your processor speed.
Right.
Look at us pretending like we know.
See?
It's a great
See?
topic.
Everyone, we still keep, yeah. All right. Top 10 things we all pretend to understand. Number 4, what APR really means.
Ah, no idea what it means.
So I actually did.
Annual percentage rate, I
Right.
mean, that, but
Right. So there is your annual percentage rate,
yeah,
and then there's your interest rate.
okay.
Those are 2 different things. That's as far as I got for you. I used to do freaking mortgages back in the day too, and I still
That's
can't
all we
really
got.
explain this shit.
That's that fixed rate versus the ARM rate or whatever the hell it's called.
Oh, I do know the fixed rate versus the hourly. That's an adjustable rate mortgage. Yeah.
Oh,
That
here
means
we
it'll stay fixed for about 3
pretending.
years, 3 to 5 or 7 years, and then after that, it's gonna fluctuate with the market. You essentially get screwed. Don't ever do a fixed or an adjustable
Uh,
rate mortgage.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
don't. Um,
pretending to know. We're pretending really well.
we are, we are. We're giving advice on things we know nothing about. Number 3 of the top 10 things we all pretend to understand, the stock market.
Uh, I
This
think
is gonna be good when Dan and Mike can actually join
yeah,
us
yeah,
because these guys are investment guys,
yeah.
and even my buddy Johnny.
Banker Dan.
Yeah, Banker Dan.
We got some guests lined up. By the way, we'll interrupt since you've mentioned that. We have some guests lined up, coming to our show here in the near future that I think is gonna be a great listen.
Mhm.
We have a lot of professionals. We have the banker friend coming on.
Yep,
We have a friend of mine that's in law enforcement,
yep.
and we may or may not, and by may or may not, I mean will, have a former NFL player. I'm just gonna
Ooh.
leave it at that.
Yep, leave it there.
Leave it at that.
That'll be nice.
So stay tuned for that. We're gonna have some great guests on.
Yeah. So,
The TV doing behind us.
I
What
don't
are
know.
we what happened?
It's a Liberty Mutual
Just
commercial. They
turn it
used
down.
to be my insurance company, but they dropped me because I got a speeding ticket.
Now you have State Farm because you love Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Moving on.
All right. Top 10 things we all pretend to understand. Why the hell the Chiefs have so many fans. in the past 3 years. You know what I think? I think the Chiefs have so many fans because 5 years ago, all the Chiefs fans used to be Patriot fans.
Could be, so just move to the next one.
Yeah, and then they
Bandwagoners.
were Buccaneers fans for 1 year.
Bandwagoners.
Yeah, and then they're like, I really like that Patrick
And
Mahomes
I already
guy.
know, we already have a buddy that lives in our neighborhood that's a Chiefs fan. I can already hear him now.
He's through and through, though. He's
He
diehard,
is.
real deal.
You know who you are. We know who you are. We know you're
Yeah.
diehard. We ain't talking about you, man.
Yeah, keep your ass around that corner, though.
He's going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I
He
saw
got
that.
tickets.
Yeah, he's like, "Look at me, I'm
Oh,
going to
look at
Super
my
Bowl.
tickets.
Eh,
Mm.
I'm always on vacation."
Don't egg my house while you're gone.
Right. All right, last 2. Top 10 things we all pretend to understand. Why printer ink costs more than the printer? That's just it's just so stupid. Uh,
Oh,
no.
goodness. I don't even know on that one. I got nothing for you on that one, man.
Moving on, number 1.
Last
The
one.
top thing that we all pretend to understand, how Wi-Fi actually works. Do you?
I have no idea how it
No
works.
clue. I just know it's flying through the air.
It's just some invisible force.
I do Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all of it. I
None
have
of the
no
things.
clue. No
You know,
clue.
Banker Dan will be good at that too. He understands that stuff.
Oh, Talon would be good too.
Talon would have been great at
He's a
that.
big game. Yeah.
I have no idea how Wi-Fi works. Can't
Nope.
even pretend like I do.
I don't even know what Wi-Fi stands for.
What does it stand for?
Wireless something?
Should we look that up?
Yeah.
We got a
Yeah,
minute?
real quick. I'm sure other people want to know. So
I'm sure.
we'll give you guys a second while he looks
Oh
this
my
up.
goodness.
While he's looking it up, I'll talk some more shit about the Chiefs. I'm not going to.
Trademark Wi-Fi is a trademarked term that stands for wireless fidelity.
So what is wireless infidelity?
I don't know.
Hmm.
But it's wireless fidelity. It's a wireless networking technology that allows devices to connect to the internet using radio waves.
Sounds healthy.
We're done here.
Have all that flying through your house while you're sleeping.
That's perfectly fine. It's like 5G, right?
Right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to hit the button.
All right. We'll see you guys
See
later.
you guys.
Hit the button.